Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing NM Treinador Brazil in a 3-minute game on chess.com. My opponent opens with e4. Let's play the Sicilian. Just a regular Blitz video. I didn't even put the score up, but I actually don't have a ton of time to record today, but I'm in the mood for a few games, so just going to play a few Blitz games, see how it goes. Let's play a classical Sicilian if we can. Okay, bishop c4. What is up with this move? Can I take this? Can I take that? I almost want to take it just out of my own curiosity, what White has in mind here. I guess they have in mind... Oh, interesting. Okay. I think they have in mind bishop f7, queen h5, followed by queen d5. Definitely going to check that briefly after the game. The Ginsberg Gambit. All right. So here, if White plays e5, I do have queen a5 check. So I don't know about this move order for White. Okay, so now e5 could be a possible idea. I might want to stop that. Either e6 or e5 myself. Let's play e5. So 3-minute, no increment. Just going to get the bishop to e7 and then castle. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. It is Father's Day weekend. Going to go hang out with my dad tomorrow. We're going to grill out. Looking forward to it. Okay, castle. I may have knight takes e4 ideas in the future. Probably not right now, but I'm happy with my pawn structure. Controlling lots of territory in the center. Okay, White takes. Let's take back. I think this must be good for black. Okay, queen e2. I'm thinking about queen b6 or bishop e6 even. Let's play queen b6. See if we can induce White to play b3. And I might play bishop e6, although White might take and play queen c4, so... Maybe put the queen on c5, although there's knight a4. Lots of options. And I'm ahead on the clock now. Okay, b3. Yeah, I'd like to play bishop e6, but take, queen c4 seems a little irritating. Let's play... No, let's go bishop e6. So I'm accepting doubled pawns, but I think it's going to further strengthen my center. I'm even thinking if White plays that line, take, queen c4, I can think about d5. Okay, so rook d1, targeting this pawn. Queen c5, again, there's knight a4, although queen into a3 is kind of handy, but let's play this rook to d8. Maybe if there's a trade, my rook can be handy here in the future, targeting f2. Kind of hard to find a plan for White here. I mean, they'd like to double up and maybe attack d6, although it's relatively easy to defend. Okay, here, I'm going to play bishop g5 because that looks like an annoying move against this rook. Maybe I can play in Sveshnikov style. King h8, take c4, and then f5. And get everything bearing down against f2. I mean, king h8 seems like a pretty decent move. Is there take, queen g4? I don't think so, not with f2 being loose. Maybe there's knight a4 first, but... I could consider inserting bishop takes c4 against that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. And my opponent is under a minute now. I like this. Okay, a4. Now queen c5 seems extra appealing. Let's do that move. There's no knight a4 to bug me anymore, and I might just be playing bishop takes c4 on the next move. Double up White's pawns. Okay, so take c3. Nah, I like the pressure I get here. I'm threatening the knight. I'm also threatening rook takes f2. Rook takes f2, queen takes f2, bishop e3. Okay, he covers both threats. Thinking about just doubling, like rook f7, for instance, or rook f6. Let's go with rook f6. Yeah, very tender point in White's camp. If they have to play something like rook f1, that doesn't bode well for the coming time scramble that White's going to have to enter. Yeah, just going to double. No immediate threat even, but White's kind of stuck here. Bishop h4 maybe? Bishop h4. Let's try it. And b4. Didn't see that coming. Is that is that a decent move? Queen takes b4. What's the idea? I don't see it, so I'm going to take. Okay. So now I could just take f2. I don't think there's really anything stopping me here. Now white has a weak back rank. Yeah, I think this is fine. Don't think there's any sort of perpetual idea. And if queen h5, I have rook f1 mate, so that's not going to work for white. Okay, now I'd love to deflect this queen. Queen d2? That's a really nice idea to try to win here. I like the look of it. Queen takes, rook f1, back rank checkmate. Rook takes h7, followed by queen h5. Looking for some sort of perpetual would be the last-ditch thing, but it doesn't work. All right, so I take that game. I'm going to offer a rematch here. Okay, my opponent declined. Yeah, that was, I think, a pretty nicely flowing game for me. I don't know about white's development in the opening. I mean, this bishop c4 move. I do want to check that, though, with the engine. So let me pull up the analysis board real quick here. Yeah, so bishop c4 could be a trap worth knowing here. So if I take the pawn, is there bishop takes bishop takes f7 followed by queen h5? I think there is. Take, queen h5. Not queen f3, because if queen f3, there's knight f6. But queen h5, on the other hand, checks my king. And I think no matter where the king goes, or even if I play g6, white's going to play queen d5 on the next move. So for example, g6, queen d5 check. Yeah, king g7, queen takes e4. The engine says black is better here. I can play e5, but yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want to wander into this without knowing what you're doing. It looks a little awkward. I guess the engine likes black's two center pawns and also the bishop pair. Material is equal, though. Okay, so as played, I went knight c6. We got a trade here. So if white's idea was e5 when they took on c6, I think they realized that that was failing. You know, I don't want to take here because the bishop takes f7, deflecting the king from the queen. But I have queen a5 check. You Sicilian players should know about this. So fork the king and the pawn. Then you can play queen takes e5 next. Yeah, so white played knight c3 instead. Not sure if the pawn belongs on e6 or e5. I played it to e5, but the computer likes e6, maybe looking for d5 in the future. Yeah, the presence of this pawn on c6 should really help black. So e5, bishop g5. I don't have too many comments after this. I think the position was just pretty pleasant for me. The computer still thinks white's fine here, but yeah, white didn't come up with anything significant in this position. And let's just check queen d2 at the very end. Nice deflection idea. Yep. Looks winning. Queen d2, best move. Minus 19. So again, if white takes, there's checkmate here. So not a whole lot of satisfactory responses for white because the queen is under attack. And if he ventures somewhere far away where he hopes to control f1, well, I can take the knight, or queen e1 also works. That's going to be checkmate on the next move. Okay, that was a fun one. Let's just see what we got as far as the 3-minute games and the open challenges here. So again, not making this a clock as a weapon video. Might play a couple more games. I'll just search for a game myself while we wait here. Mr. Steal Your Bish. Steal Your Bish is challenging me. It's a funny username. Again, let's go to open challenges. Ooh, German Bazayev. Let's see if this guy will play me. Oh, guess not. Maybe he just found a game. I think this is my challenge. Yes. Yeah, I think bishop takes on f6 in this game, by the way. Also not a move that white really wants to play, unless there's some clearly good reason to do it. Okay, TRSW715. Let's play e4 this game. I'll play an open Sicilian. Maybe we'll get a Khan or a Taimanov. Khan it is. Okay, let's play into the hedgehog. Play knight c3. I'm going to play a3 just to stop bishop b4 ideas. Okay, so I have way more experience on the black side of this opening, but good to play your openings with both colors if you really want to master them. Okay, let's play queen d2, and let's play b4. Rook c1. And I'm going to go knight b3. I've mentioned this plan before. I think this is a pretty good plan for white. Okay, I could play rook fd1 and then bishop f4 ideas. I think I will do that. So if bishop d8, okay, black puts the bishop on f8. Interesting. I wonder if they're trying to gear up for d5. But I can play bishop f4 here if I want. Bishop f4, and let's see how white defends. Knight e5 is going to be the usual move. And I might just take on e5 and double up their pawns. And gradually try for a c5 push, like maybe queen e3 after that. That's often a way you can play against the hedgehog. Okay, black is thinking. I mean, I don't think there's too many moves to consider other than knight e5. You really hate to play e5 here. That's just a complete anti-positional move. Okay, so there. Now, do I want to take right away or make some other useful move like knight a4? I think I want to take right away because black is hitting c4. Yeah, now queen e3. I think queen e3 makes a lot of sense here. Let's just get off of this file. Black can't play knight d7, so that's kind of handy. I have a majority here. I'm a little compromised on the dark squares, but I have a majority. And black's bishops have a hard time getting in the game. I'm also hitting this pawn at the moment. But yeah, looking to push this majority. Play c5 if possible. Okay, queen c7. I'm thinking about c5. Also just knight a4. What is black going to do against knight a4? Because if knight d7, I can take and then take on b6 with a fork. That looks nice. I think this is looking good. b5, I can take it because the rook on c1 is defended multiple times. I'd be opening up the attack on the queen. So I think this move wins a pawn for me. Valuable pawn to win, too, this b pawn. White burning that clock. Yeah, or black burning that clock. Did I say white burning that clock? Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't know what I would do here as black. It's a tough position. Maybe rook b8, some sort of ambush move. Yeah, I think here I can just take and knight takes b6. I'm just scanning to see if there's any reason why that wouldn't work. I don't think so. He probably saw that coming too, by the speed with which he played queen takes d7, but yeah, I think this position is just going to be winning for me. I'm up almost a full minute on the clock. I'm going to take c8. I'll be up a pawn. 3 versus 1 on the queen side. Probably play c5, knight a5 coming up. Black's position collapses. Take. Yeah, let's go c5. Keep this bishop out of bounds. Open up the attack towards the a6 pawn. This. Overwhelming. Okay, let's jump in. Bishop back. TRSW says, is this for your channel? Yes, indeed. So TRSW must be a viewer. Thanks for watching. Okay, let's figure out how I'm going to wrap this game up. Maybe rook d1. I like rook d1. Let's just stop black from playing rook d4. He says, cool, love your channel. Awesome. Well, thank you. Okay, bishop e2. Let's put it back here. Yeah, just got to be a little careful on the dark squares. Like maybe knight c4 now, or queen d3. Queen d3 looks decent. Because black can't really stomach a trade here. So, yeah, let's pivot back. Maybe knight b6 at this point. Knight b6 or even queen into d6 looks very strong. I can take e5. I also have a check and then pick up the bishop. Yeah, let's go after that. Full bishop. Okay, wants a rematch? I'll play one more. Okay, let's play knight f6. Let's play a Benko Gambit. Okay, and he plays e3. I'll play this line. Check. Bishop b7. This is also the line I recommend from the white side. I think it's a pretty good variation. Okay, queen b6. Been a while since I looked at the theory here. a4. Yeah. Okay, let's play knight takes d5. Yep, knight f3. And how do I want to play this? It's hard fighting against your own variations, right, guys? Okay. e6 would be the normal thing to do. Kind of feel like in the mood to do something different, though. Nah, let's just stick to the usual. e6 and bishop e7. Castle. Okay, queen e2. I think f5 is decent here. Let's play that. Just discourage white from playing e4. But I'm behind on the clock. I got to speed up. Not good time management in the opening. Okay, let's play queen b7. I'm expecting f3. I could set up the bathtub pawn structure if I want, d6. Or knight c6, I think is reasonable here. If I can stomach e4. Tough call. Let's play knight c6. Just get this piece in the game. I'm thinking on e4, maybe even bishop b3, although then white takes on c6. Don't know about that. Yeah, e4 might just be a good move here for white. Yes. Don't think I should have done this. So now my pawn structure gets a little rickety. So if I take e5, he's going to take the bishop. Think how I want to play this, how I scramble here. Okay, I'm going to play bishop b3. But yeah, if white takes on c6 now, my pawns get kind of messed up. But maybe it's not that bad. We'll see. But a simple move would be knight takes c6, b takes c6, and then bishop c4. Would be a simple approach. So I think to justify the way I played with f5, e6, I kind of need this pawn on d7. Yeah, I think white's going to go for that. Nice and easy. Okay. Let's play f4. I don't want that file opening up, the e file or the f file. For the moment, my bishop's a little annoying. a5 looks like a pretty good idea, though. Maybe king f7. Weird looking move, but I think I got to scramble here. Or maybe take, and then king f7, huh? That might be better. I want to play queen b5. And look for a swap if possible. Okay, now do I have to sacrifice that pawn? Have bishop g5, I guess, although that's ugly. I'm going to sack the pawn. On f4, that is. I have to play for activity here. Let's play rook f5. Far from a good position, though. That's for sure, guys. c5 maybe? Or c4, rather. c4, rook d7. Not sure I should invite that. Okay. I'm going to try to invade and cause some trouble with my limited time here. Maybe rook g5 ideas. Don't even think they really work, though. e6 is so loose. Yeah, rook d7. Let's go here. But at least try to make white think in this position. Rook d1. Okay, try to attack. Hard to do much here, but I'm trying. Yeah, as long as white keeps g2 guarded, it's an uphill battle. But let's make it complicated. He's going to get low on time soon as well. Maybe c4. Okay, he's got to do something. He's not sure what to play, it seems. Oh, bishop d2. Time scramble. Yeah, his time management is an issue. And I get to make this one. Time scramble. Oh, I got him. Okay. Chances on both sides, but you were quicker. Yeah. That was a bit of a dirty flag, but hey, 3-minute, no increment. Yeah, I think if he would have just kept playing some reasonable moves, I would have for sure gone down there. I'm going to look up the theory in that line real quick, because I got to know how to play that variation better from the black side. That's why I like it from the white side. White gives back the pawn in this line, but it's tough. So let's look up the explorer right here. Yeah, so e6 is the main move. Bishop c3, bishop e7, castle, castle. I've looked at all this before. I think I recommend knight d2, or I've looked at knight d2 in the past and concluded it was promising for white. Queen e2 was also probably pretty good. I played f5. Okay, yeah, maybe queen b7 immediately is better here. Setting up that battery, because that preempts white playing knight d2, because I could play bishop takes g2 against that. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Pretty short video, 3 games. Thanks again to TRSW. Appreciate you checking out the channel. We'll be curious about your thoughts on these games. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be back again soon with another video.